Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jay Hendy with another new video, and for this video I'm going to be doing another Q&A for you guys, and I have not done a Q&A since February, and the last Q&A I did was the last video of me with braces, and I cannot believe it's been that long, and so yeah, I'm going to be answering some more questions for you guys, and yeah. Okay, so the first question is, how did you come up with the name Jay Hendy? Well, I remember this was freshman year. So freshman year going into high school, one of my teachers would call me Hendy, and I think 2 months later, I was thinking to myself oh, Hendy sounds cool, but I think something's missing. So I decided to call myself Jay Hendy because, I thought that was just so cool. And I remember in my math class freshman year, one of my classmates' friends walks into the room and is goofing around, and then they see me and then they're like, "What's your name?" And then I said, "Oh, Julia, but you can call me Jay Hendy." And then he's like, "Okay, Jay Hendy it is." And I just thought that was the funniest thing ever. And one of my guy friends was saying, "Oh, you should make Jay Hendy your YouTube channel. That'll be so cool." And for a second, I didn't really know how I felt about it. But then I was just like, yeah, I guess that could be so cool. Making Jay Hendy my YouTube channel. So, yeah. Why do you do peace signs at the end of every video? Well, okay, I feel like it's kind of my thing. It's always been my thing. Whenever, at the end of every video, I'm just like, bye, peace. And some other YouTubers, oh my god, some other YouTubers would be like, bye, and then they shove their hand over the camera like that. But me, I'm kind of different. When I first started out on YouTube, I would just be like, peace out, home dog, like Fred. And I don't know, looking back on it, it just looked so stupid that I kind of like the way I do things. So yeah, everybody's different. So how do you deal with stress? Well, I listen to music, watch some YouTube videos, play with my dog. I also write down in my journal that I write down whatever is on my mind or how I feel about certain things. I just kind of express my feelings on paper. I feel like it's kind of helped me. I recently started doing that, and I feel like it's helped me. And by the way, if something's really bothering me inside and I can't stop thinking about it, I need to say something, or I'll just write it down. So yeah, and if you guys have not tried doing that, if you're stressed out, write down on a piece of paper what's on your mind or how you're feeling. It'll probably make your life so much better. Okay, next question. What do you want your first car to be when you start driving? The first car, I have been really into looking at the new CRV. I just think it's a really cool car. Every time I see it drive by, I'm just like, wow, that's gonna be me driving that car. And by the way, if you guys don't know what the new CRV looks like, I will show you guys right now. So that is what the new CRV looks like. I know it looks like a really cool car, and when I'm done with cheer, I'm gonna get a job to save up for my own car. And by the way, I've been thinking about this a lot. I feel like I can't do cheer and have a job at the same time. That is just my opinion. I feel like I can't have a job and still do cheer at the same time. And but you know what? I feel like getting a job in the winter is like not going to be good for me because I'm still going to want to cheer in the winter, even though I still have, it's going to be like really hard for me because I have practice twice a week and I cheer at basketball games in the middle of the week, and I have competitions on the weekends, and so I feel like that's a lot for me, and so I feel like I'm not going to be able to have a job and still do cheer at the same time. And I guess when I'm like done with cheer, I'm gonna like get a job and save up for my own car. It can take a while, but you know what? Like, if you're making good money, like you'll get somewhere. Where do you see yourself or your YouTube channel in 5 years? Well, I definitely see myself being a cheerleader in college. I definitely still want to keep cheering when I'm in college, and my YouTube channel, I can like see it growing. I can still see myself like making YouTube videos, and I can't believe I've been making YouTube videos for like such a long time. I remember like starting out when I was like 12, 13, and here I am, 17, still making videos, and I just can't believe I've been like making videos for like so long, and I just want to like keep doing that. What's your favorite childhood memory? My favorite childhood memory would definitely have to be my dog Rambo. I really loved that dog more than anything. He would be like the only dog I ever cared about and like the only thing I would never stop talking about, like ever. And my grandpa was like my favorite memory of my childhood. He passed when I was 8, and I feel like I knew him for like a short time. And yeah. How many states have you been to? Well, okay, well, I live in New Jersey. I'm not going to say where. And if you guys are wondering what some places I've been into in New Jersey, like there are some places I've been to in New Jersey. So I've been to Atlantic City for my sister's basketball tournament. I've been to Seaside Park, which is where the Jersey Shore is filmed. I've been to Long Beach Island, and I've been to Newark, and I actually went to a Demi Lovato concert in Newark like last July. It's been like over a year ago since that concert. That was like the best night of my life. And some states I've been to, okay, we all have been to New York. Like obviously all of us have been to New York. Pennsylvania I've been to. I'm sure like some of us have been to Pennsylvania. That's also where I went to cheer camp, and that's also where I got my dog. And Florida, I'm sure a lot of us have been to Florida. My grandparents live in Florida. I wish I can go back there and see them because I haven't seen them in like a really, really long time, and I just think that'd be like the greatest thing to do, is just go back to Florida, see my grandparents. Massachusetts I've been to. I actually went to a trip in Boston for my 8th grade trip. I went to Boston, like the whole grade did, and it was like a lot of fun. I've been to Connecticut. I've been to Maryland for my sister's basketball tournament. I've been to Vermont with my cousins, and some states that I've like driven through were North and South Carolina, Georgia, and Delaware. Okay, the next question is, if you were going to change your name, what would it be and why? Okay, well, I was like obsessed with a lot of weird names in 5th grade. I don't know why, I just was. And in 5th grade, I was really obsessed with Helga from Hey Arnold, and I literally begged my classmates to call me Helga for like a week straight, and that was like kind of weird. Like, people just called me Helga for like a week, but I'm like, okay, like I've had enough. You could just call me Julia from now. Like, I don't want to called Helga anymore. And I was also obsessed with Angelica from the Rugrats. And speaking of the Rugrats, check out my shirt. I know, pretty cool. I was also obsessed with Angelica from the Rugrats, and I kind of like wanted that to be my name. I was like obsessed with a lot of weird names. Another weird name I was obsessed with was Piper from Bucket and Skinner's Epic Adventures. If you guys don't remember that show, where have you been? I was literally obsessed with that show in like 5th grade. I was like really weird back then. And yeah. But you know what? I kind of like my name now, because who would I be if I wasn't Jay Hendy? And I know that there are also other names that begin with J, like Juliana, Juliet, Julianne, Jade, and yeah. But you know what? I kind of like my name now. If you were going to dye your hair any color, what would it be and why? When I was young, why do I keep touching my hair? When I was young, I wanted to dye my hair black for some reason. I just thought it was like the coolest thing ever if I like dyed my hair black when I was young. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but now I kind of like this color that I have, and everybody's like saying you should get highlights, you'll look so much better if you have highlights. And whenever like my hair's wet, like whenever I get out of the shower, it's like dark, and I just like really like that color. But you know what? I really like this color a lot, and I don't think that many people have this color. So maybe I'm just gonna like keep this color for the rest of my life. But if I decide to like do something later with my hair, then yeah. What was your first phone you had? My first phone that I had, I remember like this was yesterday. For my 11th birthday, I got the Intensity 2. If you guys don't know what that looks like, I will show you guys a picture right now. After that phone kind of like broke, the Intensity 2. And so then I got my cousin's flip phone, and it was a Motorola, and this is what it looks like. And yeah, that's what the Motorola looked like back in the day. And then after that, for Christmas, when I was 12, I got the iPhone 4S, and I was like really, really happy that I got an iPhone after that. And then after the 4S, I got this phone. And so yeah. How do you stand up for yourself? If so, how? So whenever like I try to stand up for myself, I feel like it's gonna go terribly wrong, because I just like know how it's gonna go. I try to stand up for myself, I know it's gonna go like terribly wrong, and sometimes I think it's gonna like go okay, like yeah, I did it, I stood up for myself, but then it just goes terribly wrong when I try to stand up for myself. It always does. Well, okay guys, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Oh my god, I can't even talk. And subscribe to my channel down below, and follow my social media in the description below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell down below as well, so that way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And yeah, I guess that was it for this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Peace!